Music news. We have a couple of things to talk about. First, we're gonna play this one a little bit backwards because usually we end on the downbeat. This time we're going to start on the downbeat. Daft Punk, a musical institution in pop culture and pop music, just is in general statement. They are all over the place. These guys were amazing, and after 28 years, they are now parting ways. It's the end of an era. Like, everyone has said it, and it's almost become cliche at this point, but it is a legitimate statement. This is the end of an era. There have been a number of rumors associated with the boys in Daft Punk that are now apparently all squashed. They are not, in fact, going to be scoring the third Tron movie. They are not going to be doing any movie soundtracks, it would seem, and unless they really want to surprise us, because there was a rumor that they're currently working on a movie soundtrack, so maybe that's their last project. Who knows? Only time will tell there, but as it stands officially right now, Daft Punk is no more. Hopefully we hear different news, or not necessarily different news. We hear some sort of better news in the not too distant future, like these guys want to collaborate on something else, maybe not under the Daft Punk moniker, but sad day in the music world because Daft Punk no longer is a thing. Moving right along, though, we're going to move to something slightly more humorous and something I'm going to be doing a podcast episode on a different podcast tomorrow about the Metallica Twitch incident. If you do not know, let me give you the news. So Metallica played BlizzCon. I don't remember the song. It's irrelevant because you couldn't hear it if you were watching on Twitch. It seems that if you were watching on like Blizzard.com, if you're watching on one of the directly sanctioned Blizzard-owned channels of some sort, then you did hear the song that Metallica played. But if you were watching on Twitch, then Twitch removed the audio from that portion of the live stream. And everybody was like, but this isn't Metallica. That's Metallica on my screen, but the music I'm hearing is definitely not Metallica. Como? Well, it would seem that the audio clearance, the songs that the song that they played, they needed to get the rights to stream it over Twitch. Those rights were not secured, and therefore Twitch could not, without getting a DMCA takedown, could not, in all conscience, play the song. So it's just a really, really hilarious fallout from the DMCA stuff. It's, ridiculous. We're moving on. Our next piece, our last two pieces are probably going to go pretty quick. Glassjaw, post-hardcore band Glassjaw, who is pretty freaking amazing, have just reissued their 2011 record, Coloring Book. There is also a full performance of the album up on their YouTube channel. It's a live performance from the Forum in England. Also, this is the first time with this reissue, this is the first time that this record is available officially on all streaming platforms. So check the link in the description so that you can go check out the live performance because Glassjaw is awesome. And we're moving on to our last piece for music, and that is Born of Osiris. What with the pandemic being the pandemic, Born of Osiris are not ones to just lay down and wait. They did put out a record not too long before everything shut down, but they did not, unfortunately, get to tour sufficiently to support this record. So what most bands would do is just wait until touring comes back and then hope people remember that they put out an album that they are supporting. What Born of Osiris is apparently choosing to do is they're going to put out not one, but two records once they can tour to support them. So it sounds like they're sitting on one full-blown Born of Osiris record, and then one record that started off as a solo project for their lead guitar player. I can't think of the dude's name. I didn't put him in the notes because I take amazing notes. So he was working on actually a number of solo records, and the first of those is going to be turned into the second new Born of Osiris record. So they are currently working on finalizing that. They have the first album, or the other Born of Osiris record is completed, and they're just sitting on it until they can tour to support it. So that's pretty freaking cool. That, though, is all we have in the music section.